Good morning, reception, and welcome to Thursday's English lesson. Okay, we're going to continue to write a sentence to go with the illustration today out of Lost and Found story. Who can remember what the illustrations in a book are? You're right, it's the drawings. So the person who draws the pictures in the book is called the illustrator. And the person who writes the words is called the author. And in Lost and Found, the illustrator and the author is Oliver Jeffers. He's drawn the pictures and he has wrote the story. There's a YouTube link here to the video, which you can watch before you start to write sentences or at the end. It's entirely up to you. Here's some examples of some of your amazing work from Tuesday. Now, I couldn't upload all of your work, but the work I get today, I will make sure it's different children that I upload on Class Dojo. I just wanted to share some of the amazing work. So our first illustration is the boy. He's waving to the penguin and they're quite a distance away from each other at this point. What do you think the sentence could be that we could write? You can pause me again so you can talk to the adult person next to you and think of a really good sentence. It could be, the boy shouted goodbye because he is quite far away from the penguin, isn't he? It could be, the boy waved goodbye to the penguin. You could talk about how the boy and the penguin are feeling at this point in the story. It's up to you. But my sentence is very simple. It's the boy waved to the penguin. And we're going to write that one together. The tricky word, Matt. Boy. B-I. And we did talk last week about the O-Y making the I sound as in like the O-I. But when the I sound comes at the end, we use this spelling. Okay. The boy waved. Nice straight lines. Not like this. We have nice straight lines. A also makes the A sound, doesn't it? A. And then our suffix ed for our verbs, action words. The boy waved to. The penguin is a two-syllable word. Let's sound out pen first. P-E-N. It sounds like it should be g-w-i-n, but it's that strange spelling. And the full stop at the end. Now you're going to think of a sentence to go with this illustration now. Remember, this time we're not going to write it, so you can be as adventurous as you would like. You could say something like, the boat swayed from side to side and the wave washed over their heads. They were frightened that they were going to go under the water, but phew, they were safe. You can make up your own little story to go with this part. So pause the video and think of something exciting that could happen here. They could see a whale or a shark, couldn't they? I've just written, they floated through bad weather, but think of all those exciting things that could possibly happen. So moving on to this sentence, here the boy is getting in the boat, he's rowing away. On this one, I'm just thinking, we're just going to write, the boy went back home. Everyone say it, The boy went back home. And we can write that one together, can't we? The boy went back home. So I've already written the boy. We're going to write went. Went. Back. Back. Short vowel to k. Home. Now, if you spell home, O, as in the O-A, like this. That is fine while you're in reception. However, I am going to introduce you to a split digraph that you will be learning just before we go to year 1. O, and because it's a split digraph, we have an E at the end. We split the digraph. As I say, I will teach you a little bit more about that just at the end of reception when you're ready to go to year 1. So again, pause me if you need to. Think about a sentence that we could write to go with this illustration. It could be, the boy and the penguin hugged each other. They were so excited to see each other. They had missed each other all this time. It's up to you. I've just written here, the boy and the penguin hugged each other. But you're going to write whatever you want. Here I have the 4 illustrations that I will put up on Dojo as a PDF. But as I say, if you haven't got a printer, you don't need it. Just look at the image, choose one of the images, illustrations, and think about a sentence to go with that illustration. Now, you can choose 1, 2. Some children challenged themselves and they wrote 4 sentences. That's fine if you want to do that. I look forward again to seeing all of your work at the end of the day. Bye-bye, reception.